MATC is offering many specialized programs to students to pursue in the creative industry pathway. For many students, the instructors they meet at MATC are the first connections they make in their field of study. The photography program is no different, giving students all the resources they need to be prepared for work in the industry.
The role I specifically play here, aside from being a photography instructor, is I'm involved in mentoring and working with the students on a day-to-day basis. It's one thing to just instruct in a classroom, but outside of the classroom is where a lot of the real learning can happen, because it's being involved in the community to some degree and teaching the students what they need to know to get a job out there in the industry.
In our day-to-day lives, photos play a more important role than ever as a means of communicating with others. With camera technology having become widely accessible, there are still a lot of misconceptions of photography as an art as well as a profession.
A lot of people think of photography as point your camera and click. It's not really that simple. There's a lot of physics that goes into it. There's a lot of science and math. There's a lot of technical knowledge that you need to get a grasp of in order to use your camera, in order to get that ultimate photo that you're going for.
I think that when students come into our program, they have a certain expectation of what the photography program will be. And I think when they come in, it's kind of shocking in some ways that there's such a wide breadth of information in this program. And there's so much to photography that they're a little bit blown away in the fact that there's a lot more to it than they ever thought that there would have been.
The expectations in this program, I'd say they're higher. Your first year is a little more chill. Your first semester, they're just kind of like, here's your camera, here's a couple basic things, go out and shoot, just be creative, have fun, do your thing.
You start with a camera. You start with the basics of the camera, and you move up from there, learning along the way how to use this equipment to better suit your needs. Depending, of course, on what area you decide to focus on, that can change.
The program runs the entire gamut of photo disciplines and tools to ensure students develop the skill set they need to succeed in the type of photography they want to specialize in.
An interesting dynamic that happens in a college like this is we have these incredible diverse classes, and everybody comes from a very different background, and everybody comes with totally different personal expectations. The industry is so vast that everybody being different, students want to be a portrait photographer, other students want to be a wedding photographer, some students want to be an architectural photographer, some people want to do still life. Depending upon what a student's interests are.
A lot of classes are offered in the photography program, whether that be basic fundamentals of photography themselves, to the fundamentals of the software we use, and as the years go on, that steps up in difficulty to more advanced, more technical content.
Definitely second semester is a lot. It's pretty hard, but once you get past it, it's a really good feeling because now you kind of have that like base that you need, and then after that other classes just build upon the fundamentals you learn.
The students get hands-on experience working with this high-end equipment. I personally believe we have got one of the best equipped photo studios in academia in the state.
We have $50,000 cameras, we have great lights that you can use, studio spaces, stands, anything that you can imagine. We try to source for those students. Going on further, you have to pick up a few more basic parts of equipment.
This is my color checker. This is what the inside looks like. Every different lighting situation, if you take a picture of this and you go on your computer and there's like a little color sampler tool, it records that lighting and makes your images accurate. This is my light meter, and it tells me what to set my camera to. We want to point it wherever your light is, and that's how I'll get accurate light.
While photography requires a lot of technical knowledge and study, it is still a creative craft that these artists put their passion and personal expression into.
It's that passion within you that drives you. And if you have that passion, you can do anything. And it's that passion that I see in my students that it brings a smile to my face.
Devin, an alum that graduated 12 years ago, reminisces on where his education from MATC has brought him.
I graduated from the TVP television production program at MATC.
After Devin's career at MATC ended, he continued to pursue TV production and now works at a TV station local to Milwaukee.
I work at WISN 12 in the staging department. I'm a floor director and stagehand. In the next 5 years, my career, I love it here, I love my job, so hopefully I'll just still be doing this. Maybe be a department head, head of staging would be a great place to be.
MATC offers many programs in different fields. No matter the field, MATC will equip its students with the skills they need to be successful in their intended industry. Devin looks back at some of those skills that he learned during his time at MATC.
Skills I took away from school to here are pretty much all of them. Everything I did at school I do here, so that includes lighting, getting mic checks, running camera. Even though I don't run camera here, I do hop on a camera to like set a shot if someone's in the control room from time to time. Hanging lights, hang a lot of lights, using light boards and going on shoots remotely. The program was a lot more than I expected. Going into it, I just had a small interest in making videos, but coming out of it, I learned how to do pretty much anything I could at a television station. A great memory I have from MATC is going on shoots with all my classmates around Milwaukee, learning, messing up, learning, going out again, getting yelled at by Kevin, just having the experience of like real world television production.
As Devin has looked back at his time here at MATC, he has some things to keep in mind for students nearing the end of their education here. And more specifically, some things to keep in mind as a TV production student.
Advice for students nearing graduation. Make sure to use all the resources that the school provides you. It is pretty much what they have there will help you do everything you need to do here. Make sure to white balance, check your iris, don't give up. It's gonna be tough, but you'll have a great time and you won't get sick of it. A lot of people that I work with right now went to the same program as I did, even people I graduated with and many others before me, so it's a good camaraderie at MATC. The friends you make there are you'll probably be working with, and you learn everything you need to know.
Many programs offered at MATC can often work alongside others to provide a broader learning experience for students. So is the case for the audio production and music occupations programs. While two different programs, both offer many similar studies with the use and understanding of sound and music.
Well, since this is a trade school, like any other trade, like electrical engineering or plumbing, we treat the music industry in that regard. So as a student, you'll learn to be a professional guitarist or a professional drummer or bassist or singer or what have you. And of course, we also have the audio engineering program, which involves all manner of production and mixing and mic placement and live sound and a great deal of other concepts.
The audio has so many different outlets that you can go into, but our classes tend to focus on like audio software very broadly. So all the areas of audio that you can do will all use software in certain ways, but they're using the same tools. So it's becoming comfortable with those tools in the software, so in whatever field you go into, you'll still know how to use it.
The audio and music programs have many opportunities to bring their knowledge to good use, whether on their own or working together. Both programs will usually participate in large ensemble concerts or recording sessions.
MATC has helped students achieve their career goals in so many ways, but sometimes our finances outside of school can get in the way of staying focused on our goals. That's why MATC offers Fast Fund. Let's meet Elizabeth Franczyk and learn more about what they got to offer.
I am the current executive director. Previously, it was founded about 6 years ago by Dr. Michael Rosen, and at the time he had just retired as he had been an economics instructor here for about 29 years. And then he had been the union president at AFT 212 for 17 of those years. And upon his retirement, he founded this organization. It was initially run all by volunteers, and then it's just grown like crazy. And so I took over a year and a half ago as the first paid employee.
Students have been able to find great financial help through Fast Fund these last 6 years. But not only that, they're the only source of assistance for GED and ESL students.
I mean, expenses that students need help with are all over the board. I mean, it's every basic need you can think of. It's with childcare, it's with toiletries, it's gas, you know, tuition, debt that they owe to the college so they can re-enroll, books, that sort of stuff, rent. You know, something that I think a lot of community members probably don't know is that Wisconsin Community College students face about $8,000 of unmet need every year. So after that student gets all of their FAFSA, their federal financial aid, their Pell Grants, they get any scholarships and grants, they contribute whatever they can, their estimated family contribution, there's $8,000 of stuff that they cannot afford. And so it's a constant struggle, right? And we just would rather have students be able to concentrate on their studies, and so we can help pay for some of those things.
In the previous years, donations come from faculty, staff, and community members. But only recently, they've been receiving private and public grants.
Well, ultimately, my goal, at the Fast Fund is not only helping students with direct aid, but we also are here to advocate on students' behalf so that things change at the college, so that you all are better served and you are taken care of, and there's more wraparound services, right? So what I'm always saying is to the college, to the administration, is put me out of a job. I don't want to have this job. I wish that things at the college were such that students were taken care of throughout their education at MATC, but they're not. And it's not a blame game, it's just the reality of the situation. So let's work together to try to change that.
With the help of sponsors and your donation, the Fast Fund can continue helping students with any needs.
Whatever the restrictions may be, we're trying to lift those barriers. We're trying to not make it difficult to get help. So if they just go to our website, which is matcfastfund.org, there's a tab that says for students. They fill out the application, and we have a volunteer staff that we try to get in touch with people within 24 to 48 hours.
I'm producer Madison Levereau, and you're watching another Hidden Gem KE.
The We Got This program was started to give the kids a positive role model to look up to and to keep them out of trouble. Through June to August, they come down to 9th and Ring Street.
Thanks for tuning in. We're going to take a short break and be back with more Jay Stulo Band in a bit.
And you're leading.
Hi, I'm Shannon O'Dwyer, and welcome back to Live at the Lakefront 2023. Live at the Lakefront is returning for its 14th season this year, bringing you 8 performances from local artists. You are not going to want to miss it.
You can't stop the rain falling down from the sky. Can't stop the seasons or the feelings when you're touching me tonight. So connected, electric, keep it.
Hi, I'm Shannon O'Dwyer, and welcome back to Live at the Lakefront 2023. Tonight's performance is Jay Stulo Band. They're here and ready to put on a killer show for you all, so stay tuned.
Doing wrong.
Listen, I was here for the sound check. I was online listening to Cathy and the group this afternoon, and he was here last year. But I'm old and I forget things, so I was listening and love the stuff she's doing. We're in for a treat tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you see this big area in front of me? We call that a dance floor. So anybody who wants to get out and move a little bit, we would appreciate if you would do that. It'd be great. Welcome to Live at the Lakefront. This is our third of 8 concerts this season. This is our 14th season of bringing free live concerts down here. My name is Tom Gale. I'm with the Milwaukee Rotary Club, the key sponsor of this event tonight. And this event wouldn't be possible without some very distinct sponsors that we'd like to recognize. Starting with this evening's sponsor, we have Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter. That's our sponsor for this evening, but also we have Discovery World, Bartolotta's Restaurant Group, Harbor House Restaurant, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and they're selling it up there with some special drinks you might ask them about. Mandel Graphic Solutions, Milwaukee PBS. This is being broadcast right now live on the World Wide Web. And Nelson Schmidt Marketing Communications, and of course, the Rotary Club of Milwaukee, represented by Executive Director Mary McCormick, our current President Leslie Hauser, Dan Nelson Jr., who is our Director and our Chair of the Maritime Committee that sponsors and puts this all together. So tonight we're in for a treat with Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers, but some other housekeeping to take care of. While we have the bar service up there, if you get a little bit thirsty. Oh, this is real important. Food service. Who's hungry tonight? I am. Right over here we have Rose MOB Grill, the big truck food over there, and they have tonight delicious ballpark nachos, quesadillas, Philly steaks, and steak tacos. Oh, I'm going to be there at the intermission myself. Restrooms, ladies and gentlemen, in the center of the building. You walk down that way, get into the center of the building, restrooms. Another little treat, just keep this between us. I don't want to get this out to everybody. There's restrooms down here in the tunnel. You don't have to walk all the way back there. But at intermission, it's going to get crowded. You might want to go to both places. If you're here, you found out how to park down here, so we don't have any problem with that. You can park inside the building, street, also over at the Art Museum. There's parking over there as well. This year also we have, this, I said, it's being live streamed on the World Wide Web. If you want to call somebody in New Jersey, your sister or cousin in Florida, say go to www.liveathelakefront.com/stream. That's liveathelakefront.com/stream. They can watch you live. You can wave to them with one of these cameras. And we want to thank the guys and gals who operate the cameras and do everything here from Milwaukee PBS, doing a great job. How about a big hand for them? What a fun thing to do, huh? When I was in school, we didn't have cool things like this to do, but that was a long time ago. We rode to school on horseback. You know, it was very long ago. So now it's time for some music tonight, and I think, again, as I said, you're in for an incredible treat, ladies and gentlemen. A professional musician since 1978, Cathy Grier's undeniable, powerful voice and tasty blues guitar affirms her place in the world stage. Part storyteller, part blues traveler, Cathy formed Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers in 2017 with a stellar lineup of Wisconsin's top blues players. Their album, the album I'm All Burned was in the top 100 for 2021 and the PMR Contemporary Blues Charts. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers.
We have a trouble chant. If you hear us, trouble! Right, Tracy? Trouble! Trouble! I just wanted to have a good time. Didn't need to fall in love. Well, it hit my heart and it turned me around like a punch from a boxer's glove. It's a pretty tough for a crossroads that's blaming on a twist of fate. Don't I take luck for granted? Do I realize what's at stake? Question of desire. It's a question of desire. Can't sing with me. Send a bunch of flowers. It doesn't seem to make much sense. Stop complaining about my inability to understand why I'm so tense. I just wanted to have a good time, good time. I didn't mean to fall in love. Where it hit my heart and it turned me around like a punch from a boxer's glove. Question of desire. It's a question of desire. Is it love? Is it love? Am I just a liar? Is it lust? I am lost in this burning fire. The question of desire takes me far away. Question of desire. Take me, take me, take me. Question of desire. Know the neighbors talk. Spread every word of what they think they see and hear. It's so hard to find what you know is right when even faced with that certain fear. Is he ready to have a good time? Good time. I ain't ready to fall in love. Just take my hand and we'll make a stand. But without that boxer's glove, question of desire. It's a question of desire. It's a question of desire. It's a question of desire. Question of desire. Question of desire. It's a question. It's a question of desire. It's a question. And it's a question of desire. What a lovely evening. I won't take it back. I'll be a fool. I'm just trying to comfort myself, it's true. Now you're gone. Can't believe we're through. What fools do. You always said that it would be me to be the first one. Get up and leave. Now you're gone. I can't believe we're through. What fools do. You keep stringing me along for too long. knew you'd set me free. I'd still take you back, and I'd be a fool. But what fools do? That's our #1 troublemaker, Mr. Tony Menzer on the bass. You keep stringing me along for too long. I'm just a lover's fool for you, baby. And now it's high time we get off this game. That Saturday when you were telling me I knew you were right, yes, I knew you'd set me free. I'd still take you back, and I'd be a fool. I'd still take you back, and I'd break all the rules. I'd still take you back, and I'd be a but what fools do?
Cathy Grier, give it up. Give it up.
Thank you, Tony. Tony Menzer, Jamie Clark on the drums, Deirdre Fellner. Woo! And those vocals. It's hard to believe it's been a year since we've been here, but we're so happy to be here. What a lovely spot. Tell me, do you really think that you love me? Tell me, do you really think that we're through? What I really think is by loving you, I lost myself. By losing myself, I lost you. Get me away from this heartache. on the other side. On the other side. There where you're gone to fill your cup. Fill it up. Now that you find yourself on the other side. Other side. Are you missing all my loving you gave up? I bet you are. I said, get me away from this heartache. Get me away from you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First time that I saw you, you gave me such good advice, yes you did. But when I started to lose control, that's when I knew I was losing all my life. That ain't right. I said, get me away from this heartache. I said, get me away from you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say that time heals all kinds of pain. Not really sure that it's true. It's not really healed, but absorbed into life, then transformed into something totally new. I said, get me away from this heartache. I said, get me away from you. I said, get me away from this heartache. I said, get me away from you. I said, get me away from this heartache. I said, get me away from you. Get me away. Oh, yeah. I moved to Wisconsin from New York City. I can't believe it's been 7 years ago. And I came to Sturgeon Bay for the Steelbird Song Festival in 2016, thanks to meeting Tony Menzer in Madison, who introduced me to Pat McDonald and Melanie Jane, and they said, you gotta come and do a Steelbird Festival. And I never moved back to New York City, so I bought a house and changed my license plate from the Empire State to the Dairyland. This is
one of the songs that came out of one of those wonderful festivals. Collaboration is the key. Someone called Roots Run Deep. I've been thinking how we learned about love, finding on photo a picture of a family. Family vine wraps around me. Tradition won't let me be, and I'll never, 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 down. Roots run deep, and that's what I found. Always find water under solid ground. Hanging on a melody, it was taught to me. Mama learned from a papa, 'cause she knew how it'd be. So long ago, knew how it would be. It's run deep, and that's what I found. Always find water under solid ground. Devil's in the details, no need to look. All your life, it's an open book. You might get lucky, or you might lose. Roots run deep, and that's what I found. Always find water under solid ground. That's what I found. Always find water under solid ground. I'd like to invite up our first special guest tonight. Oh, Trouble! 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 Here he comes, Mike Lizzo. Trouble! Somebody heard I was going to have Lizzo tonight. They were so excited. Trouble! I know you've heard that before. Trouble! They're like to ask if you play the flute too. Sort of. Mike helped put together the I'm All Bernhorn section for this evening. We're so excited. It's going to just keep growing as the evening goes on, so you're not going anywhere. You know, I'm right now, my only battle is with Mama Sun, and I'm so happy to have the sun because we need it, but the rain was also good earlier too. We like the blues. You can do anything you wanna do, long as you drive what you're doing. past 2 and meet me on the back road. Maybe we'll steam up for winter or 2. Feels pretty steamy right now. Let the neighborhood try and figure out what we're gonna do on that back road. Oh, taking the highway might be the quicker way to go, but I like the back road where it's real slow. We'll keep the music on the radio way down low. When we're doing what we're doing on the back road, jump all the red lights, I don't mind, long as you're here with me on time. I wanna thank that person who invented seats that recline. 'Cause if you give me yours, gonna give you mine. On the back road. On the back road, one thing to do on the back road, 2:30 on the back road, yeah. Me and you, me and you, me and you on the back road, 2:30. On the back road. That was the perfect thing to have, that little plunger in there. Yeah, very nice, very tasteful. Mike will be back, as will others. Trouble! Trouble! I've been a socially conscious songwriter pretty much all my life because I was born in a time where there was a civil rights movement and I cared. And I can't unsee the things I see. And I certainly have learned in my years that I can't change the world, but I hope that somehow writing a song about it, one, it makes me feel better, like I really can, but also maybe out there, it just kind of puts things in perspective. I try not to be preachy, but it's true. This song is a true story. People have asked me. It happened right here in the city, and I wish that these events would stop happening, and I think that we can do something about it. So I'm going to start with a song. Had no time to make a plan. Nowhere to safety, nowhere to run. Vindication at the end of a gun. The heat's turned up 1 more degree. We are stuck in a foolish game. Something's got to break the rule. Old system has to change. Forest the line of repeat and repeat. We're locked down, losing ground, nowhere to retreat. Somewhere in Milwaukee, next to the body is beer and blood. A shooter spent up with anger that could have been resolved without a gun. An automatic assault, psychotic on the line. We're all hypnotized, brutalized, and out of time. Well, you showed them who's the boss, sneaking round the back door, live at no cost. Nothing worth living for in the brewery, like a stockyard killing for. Families dressed in black won't be seeing their kids no more. Cries of people crying, what's with all the dying? Where's the collective sanity? Are we even trying? Tongue-tied, wide-eyed, politicize or criticize? Say all you want, it's not the guns that's the problem, but doing nothing is on the wrong side of the column. This land. People, how much smoke can we break to finally take a stand? No one is safe, no more to say. It's dark in Milwaukee, shadows fade to gray. Thank you. One of the things when you write a song, the Steel Bridge, it has to have bridge in it. A metaphor, or actually the words. Something called Light on the Bay. That we be forever, and you kept singing a song by the light of the bay, the light of the bay. Feels like yesterday, the light of the bay. All our memories land, the light of the bay. Along like I'm lost in a daydream. feels like yesterday. The light of the bay. All our memories play in the light of the bay. I feel like whistling. Do you whistle? Let's whistle. It's hard to whistle on a microphone, but come on, let's do it. That's what we need. That'll save the world. Just whistle. Sounding good. I hear you. The light of the bay feels like yesterday. The light of the bay, where all our memories play. I keep walking along like I'm lost in a daydream. So I keep singing a song by the light of the bay. And I'll keep singing a song by the light of the bay. Sturgeon Bay. And I love the dancing. The whistling was pretty good. That was pretty good. We've got another special guest coming up. This is the first time that I have performed with this incredibly talented young man, Casimir Riley. So give a hand for, on saxophone, Casimir. Here's another song that was inspired by Milwaukee, just by the fact that it was a song that was written for a documentary film by the wonderful Tracy Thomas, who's here this evening. Tracy, thanks for being such a great supporter. She directed an amazing documentary film and invited me to write the soundtrack, and I was just honored to be able to do that. And this is a song that came out of it. Because, you know, and this is kind of in the theme of what I'm talking about, you can have the blues and be happy. You can be happy and have the blues. Because, you know, there's some tough stuff going around right now, but we have to remember what's inside our core. That's it. When I get down on myself, feel so lost, can't find my way. I can be so hard on myself. Trouble seems like it's here to stay. When I get down on myself, feel the gloom fills my lonely room. Too many tears so awful for 1,000 reasons, and questions to ask the universe. Funny thing, happiness. Happiness is right deep down inside of my bones, isn't it? Happiness. Yeah. That's right, I said happiness, happiness, happiness. I sure do feel it right so deep down in my bones. Yes, I do. I know it's in my heart, even when I'm torn apart. And that's just the nature of the blues. Reach in for that happiness, yes I do. And the happiness that I'm feeling, yeah. Well, it's deep down in my soul. So if you get down on yourself, you better search for that silver lining. Because the sun is gonna come up somewhere in the world. Reason enough to keep us all smiling. That's why I call this the don't get down on yourself, it's happiness blue. Casimir Riley as our very special guest will be back later. Oh yeah. Happiness Blues is the sun going behind that building. I get to see you now. Yeah. It was feeling like an interrogation for a little while there. Oh. Here to tell a story, something precious and fine, about a woman making a difference with her life. She's got a great plan, we're gonna make a stand. 1 billion rising up to end violence across the land. Rise, stand up, rise. end violence. What we're gonna do? Rise, stand up, rise up for justice. Rise, mothers and fathers, rise, sisters and brothers, rise, sons and daughters, rising up, we're gonna rise up high. Lifting our hands, rise, waving our hands, rise, making a choice to raise our voices across the land. Rise, stand up, rise up to end violence. What we're gonna do? Rise, stand up, rise up for justice. Rise. Mothers and fathers, rise, sisters and brothers, rise, sons and daughters, rising up, we're gonna rise up high. Lifting our hands, rise, waving our hands, rise, making a choice to raise our voices across the land. Rise, stand up, rise up to end violence. What we're gonna do? Rise, stand up, rise up for justice. Rise, stand up, rise up to end violence. Rise, stand up, rise up to end violence. Oh, thank you. I love it when you dance. I love it. How about a hand with this amazing rhythm section? That's Tony Menzer on the bass. Jamie Clark on the drums. You might know Jamie from the Dirty Deuce. Yes, you've thought, he looks familiar. He is the Dirty Deuce. He's the one of the deuce.
The dirty one?
The dirty one. Aw.
It's true.
You know, he is an amazing mason, too. I want to tell you that much. Shh, don't. Oh, man, I just can't believe I just had trouble. I'm so sorry, Jamie. I'm so sorry. He's not available. The son really does a number on the instruments, so you're very kind to put up with a little moment of tuning. We're going to do one more song, and then we're going to take a break. And then we're going to be back. And first of all, I want to say hi to all those people watching somewhere else in the world.
Melissa's watching in Sturgeon Bay right now.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, woo. All right. All right. Nice to see you. And anybody else? We love this venue. We love the synergy of bringing in the tech students to do this work because, you know, it's really cool to have, yeah. That's Carlos over there. Hi, Carlos. Yeah. All right.
protecting my heart. I'm just protecting my heart from you. All the time, only time, but let you slip right through. I'm just protecting my heart. I'm just protecting my heart from you. All the time, only time, but let you slip right through. I was thinking about getting over you. Waiting for your eyes to fade. Hit me hard when I was blind. I think I'm going out of my mind. I'm just protecting my heart. I'm just protecting my heart from you. All the time, but you slip right through. Didn't end when I stepped on the plane. Gave you my keys to open me up again. Gave you my pillow to rest your head. Shed so much is not over. I'm just protecting my heart. I'm just protecting my heart from you. All the time, but that you slip right through. Have to wait till the coast is clear. Come out of my room, oh, self-imposed fear. I wanna be strong, not weak when you're near. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop. I'm calling out Casimir to come up here again. Those others set on a really high note. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop now. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop. I don't. I want to hear that saxophone. I don't want to stop. But we're going to have to. We'll be back. I'll be over at the table over there. Come talk to me. Once again, Casimir Riley on the saxophone. Deirdre Feller on those great backing vocals, like a lead vocalist. Come and give us a little something there. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop now. I don't
Trouble! Trouble! We'll be back.
It's Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers, ladies and gentlemen. How about that first set, huh? Wow. Great job. I love the harmonies, too. Good sound. And guess what? We got to give a little credit to the sound people because that was a great mix. A great mix they had. Very nice. Welcome to Live at the Lakefront, ladies and gentlemen. This is our third of 8 concerts for this season in the beautiful Discovery World. My name's Tom Gale from the Rotary Club. These concerts are possible because of some great, generous sponsors, and tonight we're blessed with one of the best in the city, ladies and gentlemen. We have Old National Bank. I love their commercials, by the way.
Of staying focused on our goals. That's why MATC offers Fast Fun. Let's meet Elizabeth Francis and learn more about what they got to offer.
I am the current executive director. Previously, it was founded about 6 years ago by Dr. Michael Rosen. And at the time, he had just retired as he had been an economics instructor here for about 29 years. And then he had been the union president at AFT 212 for 17 of those years. And upon his retirement, he founded this organization. It was initially run all by volunteers, and then it's just grown like crazy. And so I took over a year and a half ago as the first paid employee.
Students have been able to find great financial help through Fast Fund these last 6 years. But not only that, they're the only source of assistance for GED and ESL students.
I mean, expenses that students need help with are all over the board. I mean, it's every basic need you can think of. It's with childcare, it's with toiletries, it's gas, tuition, debt that they owe to the college so they can re-enroll, books, that sort of stuff, rent. Something that I think a lot of community members probably don't know is that Wisconsin Community College students face about $8,000 of unmet need every year. So after that student gets all of their FAFSA, their federal financial aid, their Pell Grants, they get any scholarships and grants, they contribute whatever they can, their estimated family contribution. There's $8,000 of stuff that they cannot afford. And so it's a constant struggle, right? And we just would rather have students be able to concentrate on their studies, and so we can help pay for some of those things.
In the previous years, donations come from faculty, staff, and community members. But only recently, they've been receiving private and public grants.
Well, ultimately, my goal, at the Fast Fund is not only helping students with direct aid, but we also are here to advocate on students' behalf so that things change at the college, so that you all are better served and you are taken care of, and there's more wraparound services, right? So what I'm always saying is to the college, to the administration, is put me out of a job. I don't want to have this job. I wish that things at the college were such that students were taken care of throughout their education at MATC, but they're not. And it's not a blame game, it's just the reality of the situation. So let's work together to try to change that.
With the help of sponsors and your donation, the Fast Fund can continue helping students with any needs.
Whatever the restrictions may be, we're trying to lift those barriers. We're trying to not make it difficult to get help. So if they just go to our website, which is matcfastfund.org, there's a tab that says for students. They fill out the application, and we have a volunteer staff that we try to get in touch with people within 24 to 48 hours.
I'm producer Madison Levereau, and you're watching another Hidden Gem KE.
The We Got This program was started to give the kids a positive role model to look up to and to keep them out of trouble. Through June to August, they come down to 9th and Ring Street to help tend the gardens for the day. On Saturdays, they meet up, then go around the neighborhood picking up trash, heading back to the garden to work, then finishing up by going to empty lots to prep them for transformation into a garden. The kids then get paid $20 for their time spent on cleaning up the community.
When it's a little warmer out and the garden's in full bloom, they have about 75 to 80 kids come out to help. And last year, they put in 1,000 hours of work into the garden.
The program was started by Andre Lee Ellis. After seeing violence around his community, he looked to an empty lot across the street. Wanting to start a garden, Andre and a handful of boys got together on a Saturday in 2013 and made that empty lot into what it is today. The program has been running for almost 10 years now, and it helps teach kids skills like communication, collaboration, and problem solving. all the while providing food for the neighborhood and giving kids the opportunity to dream again.
And that looks like all the time we have for this in Gem KE. I'm student producer Madison Levereau. See you next time.
Hello, my name is Charles Anderson, and today we're going to be interviewing Haley Weber here at the food pantry. Since you are one of the food coordinators for this place, correct? Mm-hmm. So, how much food supplies do you guys receive within a week?
MATC has helped students achieve their career goals in so many ways, but sometimes our finances outside of school can get in the way of staying focused on our goals. That's why MATC offers Fast Fun. Let's meet Elizabeth Francis and learn more about what they got to offer.
I am the current executive director. Previously, it was founded about 6 years ago by Dr. Michael Rosen, and at the time he had just retired, as he had been an economics instructor here for about 29 years. And then he had been the union president at AFT 212 for 17 of those years. And upon his retirement, he founded this organization. It was initially run all by volunteers, and then it's just grown like crazy. And so I took over a year and a half ago as the first paid employee.
Students have been able to find great financial help through Fast Fund these last 6 years. But not only that, they're the only source of assistance for GED and ESL students.
I mean, expenses that students need help with are all over the board. I mean, it's every basic need you can think of. It's with childcare, it's with toiletries, it's gas, tuition, debt that they owe to the college so they can re-enroll, books, that sort of stuff, rent. Something that I think a lot of community members probably don't know is that Wisconsin Community College students face about $8,000 of unmet need every year. So after that student gets all of their FAFSA, their federal financial aid, their Pell Grants, they get any scholarships and grants, they contribute whatever they can, their estimated family contribution, there's $8,000 of stuff that they cannot afford. And so it's a constant struggle, right? And we just would rather have students be able to concentrate on their studies, and so we can help pay for some of those things.
In the previous years, donations come from faculty, staff, and community members, but only recently they've been receiving private and public grants.
But ultimately my goal, at the Fast Fund is not only helping students with direct aid, but we also are here to advocate on students' behalf so that things change at the college, so that you all are better served and you are taken care of, and there's more wraparound services, right? So what I'm always saying is to the college, to the administration, is put me out of a job. I don't want to have this job. I wish that things at the college were such that students were taken care of throughout their education at MATC, but they're not. And it's not a blame game, it's just the reality of the situation. So let's work together to try to change that.
With the help of sponsors and your donation, the Fast Fund can continue helping students with any needs.
Whatever the restrictions may be, we're trying to lift those barriers. We're trying to not make it difficult to get help. So if they just go to our website, which is matcfastfund.org, there's a tab that says for students. They fill out the application, and we have a volunteer staff that we try to get in touch with people within 24 to 48 hours.
I'm producer Madison Levereau, and you're watching another hidden Gem KE.
The We Got This program was started to give the kids a positive role model to look up to and to keep them out of trouble. Through June to August, they come down to 9th and Ring Street to help tend the gardens for the day. On Saturdays, they meet up, then go around the neighborhood picking up trash, heading back to the garden to work, then finishing up by going to empty lots to prep them for transformation into a garden. The kids then get paid $20 for their time spent on cleaning up the community.
When it's a little warmer out and the garden's in full bloom, they have about 75 to 80 kids come out to help. And last year, they put in 1,000 hours of work into the garden.
The program was started by Andre Lee Ellis. After seeing violence around his community, he looked to an empty lot across the street. Wanting to start a garden, Andre and a handful of boys got together on a Saturday in 2013 and made that empty lot into what it is today. The program has been running for almost 10 years now, and it helps teach kids skills like communication, collaboration, and problem solving, all the while providing food for the neighborhood and giving kids the opportunity to dream again.
And that looks looks like all the time we have for this NJMKE. I'm student producer Madison Lavereau. See you next time.
Hello, my name is Charles Anderson, and today we're going to be interviewing Haley Weber here at the food pantry. Since you are one of the food coordinators for this place, correct? So, how much food supplies do you guys receive within a week?
That's a really good question. So our partner is Feeding America, Southeastern Wisconsin, and we are allowed to order from them twice a week, and we can get as many, pounds of food as we want, but we have to order at least 500 pounds of food every order to get it delivered. Since we're considered a small food pantry, we do have limits on the items that we can get, but in general, the amount of food is pretty open. So we can get, pallets and pallets and pallets of food, but the options are based on what Feeding America has in inventory. So it's at least 500 pounds every order with various different foods.
So is the food pantry only open to students, or anybody that's like an outsider can come in here as well?
So that's a really interesting question. Our food pantry is designed to serve MATC students. However, we are a collaboration of community organizations in the Student Resource Center, so we do end up serving community members as well. While we want to make sure that most of our food goes directly to MATC students so that you guys can all be successful on campus, we won't turn anyone away. So we are open at the downtown location Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays we're open 10 to 4, and Wednesdays and Thursdays we're open 10 to 6 because we want to be able to accommodate some of those students that go to night classes. If students aren't comfortable coming during the regular hours, you can make an appointment with me and then we can go in just together. I know the food pantry is not always the most comfortable place for people to visit, so we want to make sure that it's as comfortable as it can be. The other campuses, however, all have their own hours, and so you want to connect with the student life coordinator at each location, and they can give you the hours for those. But they're primarily any kind of office hours, so 8 to 4 most days. We're going to be here and accommodate you. One of the things is about our hours, we just have students staffing, which is cool because you guys all support each other in our food pantry. But if there's no staff, our Student Resource Center staff is happy to help people. We don't want students to go hungry on campus. I think that sometimes coming into the Student Resource Center, and particularly the food pantry, can feel a little bit daunting. And I just want you all to know that everyone here is here to support students. We understand that you may have needs that it might be your toughest day and you just need a snack. Please come in and speak with us. If you're hungry, just come. Just come and visit us, and we're not going to let you go home with not a full stomach.
From video games to effects in movies, animation is expanding. Instructor Tim Decker dives into the MATC program.
The skills that are developed in our program are basically drawing and more technical skills in software, using software like Adobe Animate, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, 3D Studio Max. We work with the Unity engine. I mean, a lot of the skill set, I think, is based upon drawing and the ability to work digitally. And that's where everything has gone. In my day, it was all traditional, where we hand drew everything on paper, but now it's all digital and we do it all on the computer, and the kids have to be aware of that. They have to be aware that they're going to be drawing and they're going to be creating things, and it's a lot of work to make animation and to model and to make things in 3D, but it'll pay off in the end.
The animation projects within the program help shape those skills that students formulate during this learning experience.
I would have to say one of the projects a lot of kids look forward to is the Letters of Santa. And that's a fun project, and I usually try to handpick a few students to work on that, the ones I know that can get it done. And I work with them on pre-production, and then from the pre-production they jump into production, and I think they have a lot of fun doing it. And other things they look forward to doing is when the chances come, people come to MATC wanting the animation done, and they all like to jump on that stuff. But I think really, the kids that come here really come in here with hope and a desire, and then we have to get their talent moving. So I think any project is exciting.
The career potentials for animation are excellent. 2D and 3D animation are being used today in many more ways than in the past.
There are some opportunities. There are opportunities for the students to go to work in advertising and modeling for industry, you know, Briggs and Stratton, those guys, John Deere. There's stuff like that going on, but there's also TV production where the kids are doing title treatments and things like that for animation for shows and newscasts. In Milwaukee, there's a lot of things like I said, in advertising and website design and things like that. But I really think my advice to my students is to take advantage of the 2+2 that we have set up with UWM and at Columbia in Chicago, and to get that BFA, to get that Bachelor's of Fine Art degree, because eventually when they turn 50, they might want to think about teaching. They might want to fall back on some teaching after they've had a family. They might want to go on and do something else with their careers. But the degree carries a little weight, and it carries a little bit more money in your wages. So I think the 2-year degree is a great thing, but I push to go on for 4.
Whether you're interested in 2D or 3D animation, commercial animation, character rigging, or even just an artist, the animation program is a good fit for those who want to get creative.
Hey there everyone, student producer Elias Bailey here with another Hidden Gem KE. This 74-foot tall lighthouse on Wall Avenue along the lakeside has been part of Milwaukee since 1855. The original lighthouse was much smaller and closer to the shore until 1887 when the present lighthouse was built in its current location.
The lighthouse and grounds were maintained by lighthouse keepers, later on the United States Coast Guard, until October 13, 2003, when the United States Coast Guard handed ownership over to Milwaukee County, making this gem a permanent part of Lake Park.
Between 1836 and 1850, Wisconsin's population increased from a mere 11,000 in 1836 to over 305,000 by 1850, all of this due to immigration.
This lighthouse was the first thing the immigrants saw when they entered the new land they would soon call home. This lighthouse serves as both a beacon of change and a symbol of Milwaukee's upbringing. The lighthouse is open to the public every Saturday and Sunday. Schedule a tour and learn more about what makes this a great gem.
Unfortunately though, that is all the time we have for today. I'm student producer Elias Bailey, and this has been another Hidden Gem KE. I'm going to keep looking around.
up there, they have some specialty drinks that are really, really good. I have to admit I had one or two, may have another one or two yet before the evening is out. Well, you have to enjoy yourself. It is summer. It's a long winter, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why I got this shirt. It's a summer shirt, right? So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Bartolotta's is one of our big sponsors here, and here's Keith from Bartolotta's to welcome you back.
All right, thanks, Tom. You know, it's such an incredible experience, this community event. We've done it for, boy, I don't know, 10, 12 years. We're so grateful for all the hard work that the Rotarians do, not only here, but throughout the United States. We're so delighted to be in this area. Discover World, you know, they talk about endless exploration. So you don't have to be a kid to go there. Please, if you've thought about it, go yourself. If you have a moment and you're able to donate, both the Rotary as well as Discover World are incredible causes that you may want to consider. And obviously, with our partnership here, we're delighted to have, how many weeks do we have?
8 weeks.
8 weeks. So this is number 3. So please enjoy the rest of the summer. Thank you all for coming, and here we go.
Welcome back, Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers.
Trouble, 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 trouble. People ask why we named the band the Troublemakers. Because I'm a troublemaker.
She is a troublemaker.
Deirdre's a troublemaker.
Trouble!
Trouble! Tony Mentzer's a troublemaker.
Trouble!
Jamie Clark, troublemaker. True story, when I was not yet 3, I got on a bicycle and I rode into town. Let's just say, I started out as a troublemaker. My mother told me, go find your brother, but my brother nowhere to be found. I didn't listen, I was distracted. I saw his bicycle lying on the ground. I knew I shouldn't, but I took it, begging me to take a ride. My nerves were steady, my balance graceful, with the wind at my side. Consequences left for the future. Act of rebellion, no surprise. But if you saw me, you'd sense a moment with a sparkle in your eye. If there's a moral to the story, a little brilliance to be found. To see your sister rise to glory, just leave your bicycle lying on the ground.
survival was you. And if I put forever on a heart to be true, you step right in and you bust it on through. Kept me thinking that the key to my survival was you. My survival. Key to my survival. That sound locked too tight. Dark promises brought you to light. It's too much for me. Your vulgar chastity. You step right in and you bust it on through. You kept me thinking that the key to my survival was you. My survival. Key to my survival. I knew you were careless, you could be crude. Now I see you crazy, won't be subdued just in time before you take all that's mine. But there's a piece of myself that you can never ever find. It's the key to my survival. I'm free to decide. I'm free. Changed my mind. We both know I'm not the nasty one, so you better step aside. It's the key to my survival. I'm free to decide. I'm free. Key to my survival. Key to my survival. Free to decide. Key to my survival. How you doing over there? Yeah. Oh yeah. Key to my survival. Key to my survival. Johnny Hooker calls this a hoogie boogie. You can go for hours doing this. Look how they're dancing. I mean, that's the whole point, right? You can do this all day long. I know. You just wanted to do it, right? You step right in and you bust it on through. What was I thinking? What were you thinking? Trouble, 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 trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. What were you thinking?
I don't know what I was thinking, but I can tell what you were thinking. You were thinking about trouble.
Trouble. Key to my survival was you. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I don't think I need it anymore. Hey, this particular performance is so thrilling for me. I have been waiting since we recorded I'm All Burn album to have the I'm All Burn horn section here, and they are here.
And they're on fire.
And the timing is just perfect for your charts, gentlemen. What a treat. We recorded this at Make It Sausage Studio right here in Milwaukee. The wonderful Steve Hamilton at the board and
helped me co-produce this, produce the record with me, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you those that bought the CD during the break. I've got more, and I do have a vinyl. We released vinyl. I will tell you a little secret. It's not really a secret, but the last vinyl I released was in 1983. It's just a little while ago. But you wait long enough, and the technology just changes, and it all comes back to vinyl. I think that's the point.
Maybe you should call it the 50th anniversary vinyl release.
I could do that. I could. Yeah, Trouble. We're going to do the title track. Trouble! Something called I'm All Burned. How are we teaching young boys at the age of womanizing is through? To honor a woman, you can't keep making her in an image that's simply untrue. We weren't drawn that way like a comic book dame. We got hips and curves, but you know we got brains. I've been through the fire for so long. I'm tired of proving, and I've been waiting too long for my turn. When doors open, I learn. And all burn. I'm all burn. I'm all burn. No wonder restless and bitching from all the games they keep putting us through. Where we try to change the system over and over again. So why does a woman still make less than a man? I've been through the fire for so long, and I'm tired of proving. And I've been waiting too long for my turn. When doors open, I learn. I'm all burned. I'm all burned. Fear is a powerful tool, and little girls learn it since when they're in school. Who stands up when the confused are crying? So sick and tired of I've been through the fire for so long, and I'm tired of proving. And I've been waiting too long for my turn. When doors open, I learn. I'm all burned. I'm all burned. I'm all burned, 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 burned. I'm all burned. I'm all burned. It's like a dream for me to have a horn section. So happy to have them. That was Casimir Riley on the saxophone in the solo section. Fate is such a powerful
And it's been just like a fun adventure. With every turn, I don't know what I might see. I'm not lying. I see the changes in me. And when I pray, I get down on my knees. And to think of all the time I get down on my knees to show you all the joy that I feel. Not just a matter of love. I just have to trust you down on my knees. Now I have my eyes set on the future. And your smile keeps my feet floating all over the ground. I know we were meant to find each other. And how I live my life before, I just don't know, I just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe it's time that crazy measure of thing will lift me up when I get down on my knees. And to thank you for the time I get down on my knees. Show you all the joy that I feel down on my knees. Not just a matter of love down on my knees. Just have to trust it down on my knees. And to thank you for the time I get down on my knees. Show you all the joy that I feel down on my knees. Not just a matter of love. Just have to trust it down on my knees. Down on my knees, yeah. Down on my knees, yeah. Down on my knees, yeah, 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 yeah. Down on my knees, yeah. Down on my knees, yeah, 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 yeah. Down on my knees, yeah. I just had a chance. Down on my knees, yeah. Down on my knees, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
The eyeball burn horns and a little chart malfunction. Thank you, Deirdre. You know, Deirdre does such a great job with the vocals. It was really hard to see her walk away from the microphone, but you did the right thing. You did the right thing, and I love you for it. So does Mike. How about a hand for these guys? Yeah. Mike and Joe and Casimir.
hiding in his eyes. Did I sneak into your mind for you to uncover that love could be compromised? That's why I keep you out of my loving. Hold on to someone I love. I can keep you out of my loving. When I hold on to someone I love. Maybe in another space and time we could go there. We could go there. Right now I'd like to have some fun, which means how could you be only one for me? Now and then I take the time to stop and to wonder what if you were only mine. I take you into my secret world like no other. Throw away the safety line. That's why I keep you out of my loving. Hold on to someone I love. Keep you out of my loving. But hold on to someone I love. I can keep you out of my loving. You got to hold on. You got to hold on. I said you got to know, yeah. You got to know. I said you got to know, yeah. You got to know. I said you got to know, yeah. You got to know. I said you got to know. You got to know. And it's a cool trick, whenever you're around and you're so smooth, yeah. The secret's not been found and it's a cool trick, whenever you come to town and you're so smooth, yeah. And it's a cool trick, whenever you're around and you're so smooth, yeah. The secret's not been found and it's a cool trick. Whenever you come to town and you're so smooth. Nothing up my sleeve. Nothing in the air. Little sleight of hand. No illusion anywhere. Cool trick, and you're so smooth, yeah. The secret's not been found, and it's a cool trick. Whenever you come to town, and you're so smooth, yeah. Nothing up my sleeve. Who did it just the same? I love the way you do this love magical game. Cool trick. And you're so smooth, yeah. Your secret's not been found, and it's a cool trick. Cool trick. Whenever you come to town, and you're so smooth, yeah. And it's a cool trick. And you're so smooth, yeah. And it's a cool, cool trick. Yeah, 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 yeah. And you're so smooth, yeah. It's a cool trick. And you're so smooth, yeah. It's a cool, cool trick. And you're so smooth, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. It's a cool, cool trick. I'm going to slow it down a little bit for those slow dancers. I'm going to feature a wonderful trumpet player in this one, Joe Neiman. We met days ago, baby. Now it seems like years gone by. You picked me right off the floor. Didn't know what I was headed for. Easy come, easy go. Look around, don't you take love for granted. You came and you took me by your force. Didn't know what it was until I fell. I know you still ain't satisfied. Well, satisfaction's worth waiting for. Easy come, easy go. Look around, don't you take love for granted. Maybe when I'm able, I can see things with new eyes. Right now I'm so hypnotized. I guess you realize love is contagious. Haven't you heard the news? All over the headlines, baby. Why am I singing the blues? I say easy come, easy go. Look around, don't you take love for granted. wise. Right now I'm so hypnotized. I guess you love is contagious. Haven't you heard the news? It's all over the headlines, baby. Why am I singing the blues? I say, easy come, easy go. Look around, don't you take a love for granted. Easy come, easy go. I said, look around, look around, look around. Take your time, easy come, easy go. I said, look around. But don't you take my love for granted. We've never had trumpet on that song. Woo! That was great. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, Cathy wants to let you introduce this next song here by the Jimmies. Now, the Jimmies are a band that's been around. Actually, Jimmy's been around for a long time. I used to work with them, with Westside Andy and Mel Ford. I don't know if you ever heard of them guys.
The TKO band.
Oh, yeah, I think we did one of these one year. But anyway, the Jimmies, a big horn band. They probably have one of these gigs now that I think of it. But anyway, we're going to do one of the songs that Jimmy wrote recently. And
Who did he write that with?
he wrote that with
Well, he recorded
Marcia
it
Ball.
with Marcia Ball.
Marcia Ball. There you go. Right ahead.
And we learned at Soundcheck that he wrote it in the key of C, and I sing it in the key of D. For all those nerds out there, the chart's in the key of C, so we're going to sing it in the key of C. We love that. Yeah. Everyone doing well? You having a good night? We're having a fabulous time. Especially love it when you're dancing around. And I'm like living in my dreamland, having a horn section. Yes, right here. These guys are right here from Milwaukee. How about that? Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Cathy, I think you get a special award for being the only artist who ever changed their key to match a horn chart.
That is definitely a musician's joke. That is probably very true.
Now I ran into some trouble some time back. Me and my old lady got a little off track. Hey, hey. My world started tumbling down.
But we just didn't see eye to eye. I couldn't deal with all your lies. Hey, hey. And they caught you running around.
You took my house, you took my money. She took the dog. Now that ain't funny. You took my clothes in a garbage sack and drove off in my brand new Cadillac. I miss that house. I
storyteller is what you need. Hey, hey, I'm not the one that threw it, Jack.
You said I do with so much conviction, but your commitment was a contradiction. Hey, hey, what was I doing with a girl like you?
I took the house, yeah, took the money. I kept the dog, hey, that was my dog, honey. Your clothes were funky, and that's a fact. And I sure do love driving your Cadillac. I don't care what the neighbors say. This is a game that you can play. Hey, hey, got to ride out here to get that bag.
None of my pension.
Hey, hey, well, I took the blender and there's a little dent in your fender. Hey, hey, and you know your favorite chair? It's not there. Hey, hey, got to ride out here to get that bag. The Jimmys and the wonderful Marcia Ball. So obviously Deirdre was singing the Jimmy Bagley parts, but I kind of like that. It's a lovely story.
It's a lovely story.
How about these horns? Woo! We're having such a good time. Well, there's another great songwriter from Wisconsin that we absolutely love. When I moved to Wisconsin, I learned about Chris Aaron, and I was so saddened that I never got a chance to meet him. He left this world too soon. And I always said that one day I would learn one of his songs. And if you're a Chris Aaron fan, an American Standard, you will know this song. And would love you to sing it out. We do it for Chris, and I'm sorry I never got a chance to know you, brother. But I love this song. I did not get the guitar to match my clothes. The other way around. I absolutely Love the guitars that Bruce Rose makes for me, and he's a great Wisconsin guitar maker out of Neenah, and we are very, very pleased to have Bruce Rose guitars.
A rose is a rose is a rose. Muddy water flowing to the sea. Muddy, muddy water, steady to my knees. Mighty Mississippi, oh river, wash me clean. We got the Minnesota headwater running like the devil down to New Orleans, New Orleans, southern bound on a blue highway, southern bound on a blue highway. My baby will stay. Got to get to Ophelia, gotta make her mine. Got to get to Ophelia, make her feel alright. I said a boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka bang, bang, bang. I said a boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka bang, bang, bang. River, bring me to my knees. Southward to the Gulf, may your water rest in peace. We got the Minnesota headwater running like the devil down to New Orleans, to New Orleans, southern bound on a blue highway, southern bound on a blue highway. My baby, my baby, my baby will stay.
chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, bang, bang. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, bang, bang. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, over there. Bang, bang. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. Bang, bang, bang. 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 Bang, bang, bang.
Cathy Grier, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a lovely evening. What a lovely evening. I can't believe it's going by so fast. It's going by so fast. We got a song for you, another one off of the album, I'm All Burned. How about this amazing band here? These guys are, I'm gonna tell you, they're great readers because the charts were there, but we didn't have a chance to rehearse. So they're doing an amazing job, and they're musicians. So just love it. Just absolutely love it. And we love the Live at Lakefront. It's an amazing location. It's amazing, wonderfully curated summer concert series. We're very honored to be part of it for a second year in a row. We just love it. Yeah. It is such a great spot here, right on the water. We love it. Friends always tell me that I'm too damn sweet. I got the ways of an angel from my head to my feet. I try my best to ignore them and mess up this place. Every time I get tough, I get left right in my face. Don't wanna be a good thing. Know how to hold my own. Good thing, just a good thing. Good thing, doing a wreck up my home. Good thing, still I'm nobody's fool. Can forget the rules. Stay on the heaven bar. You might say I'm clever 'cause I'm innocent one. I like nasty weather, dance like a devil, having fun. Just a good thing. Is that what you're looking for? Just a good thing keeps them coming back for more. Come on, get caught up in my good thing. A good thing. Come on. Get caught up in my good thing. Good thing. You know you can't always judge a book by its cover. One good thing deserves another good thing. Wanna be a breaker of promises, a breaker of rules, breaker of every lesson that I ever learned in school. Just a good thing. I know how to play the game. Just a good thing, like the eye of a hurricane. I think think it's a perfect time to introduce all the members of this wonderful Troublemakers band. On a beautiful night, waters calm. Start right over there with Cathy Grier on the saxophone. Trombone. Trumpet. That's the Amon Burnhorn section. How about it? Trouble! 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 The biggest troublemaker over here. Deirdre Feller, how about those vocals? Who wouldn't want to have that voice backing you up? Trouble! 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 We wouldn't be the Troublemakers without this great rhythm section back here. Had it for Tony Menzer on the bass and Jamie Clark on the drums. That's how you start a Troublemakers band. You have to start with the rhythm section. Thank you all so very much for a wonderful evening. Find us online, cathygrier.com.
like the eye of a hurricane.
Cathy Grier The Troublemakers, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. You know what, Cathy? You got this group going now. You got them all wound up. It's kind of a shame to just walk away from them. Would you like her to do another song or two? Would you? Hey, next week, I'll say this again, but next week, Chicken Wire Empire, a fantastic rhythm, Chicken Wire Empire. Next week, you're going to want to they are just fantastic. Yeah. Put your hands back together again, Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers.
I have been waiting to be able to perform this song. This is another one of those Steel Bridge songs. It's written by an incredible group of women, talented women, incredible women. Carly Bear, Andrea Wickens. You ready?
I'm ready.
My brain has just gone.
I know it's the sun. It's that hot sun. It just sucks the life right out of your brain.
Carly Bear, Kate Vargas, and Andrea Wickens wrote this song. And I was honored that when they wrote it, they asked me to play guitar in it. So I feel kind of part of the family. Something called Superpowers. Thank you, Live at the Lakefront. Ever since the day my mama told me, girl, you are crazy, I've been making my way in this world just fine on my own. Don't get me wrong, if I decide to call you baby, come tomorrow morning, you'll be waking up all alone. 'Cause I've been there and I've done that, and I know I ain't no one's flower, no candy in a box, check it out. I got superpowers, listen up, I'm singing loud. In the day, I was waiting for somebody to save me. So hungry for love, I was down to only skin and bones.
You know, I've never had that problem, Cathy.
Back then, I was a girl, but now I'm a lady. She's a lady. And I ain't got no time for boys until we're fully grown. 'Cause I've been there and I've done that, and I know I ain't no one's flower, no candy in a box, check me out. I got superpowers, listen up, I'm singing loud. Troublemakers. How about a hand for the horn section one more time? I got superpowers. Listen up, I'm singing loud. Ooh, 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 yeah.
Thank you, Cathy Grier. You know, she's going to sign autographs over here. Every time you buy a CD from her, she's happy to do that. No extra charge. Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers. What a great sound tonight, wasn't it? And a good mix, too. Great mix. Next week, Bluegrass, ladies and gentlemen. We're going with Chicken Wire Empire. Be here next week. We want to thank tonight.
Time at Cathy Grier and the Troublemakers. Next week, Chicken Wire Empire live at the Lakefront. See you then.